Great day today, and we've got another great guest here to speak with you. Danny Nguyen. Danny graduated from Texas A&M University with a BA in International Business and Marketing. He's been in commercial real estate for 20 years. His firm specializes in investment brokerage development. He founded the Vietnamese American Chamber of Commerce in Houston, Texas. Danny has actively led and participated in outbound trade mission trips to different countries to promote trade while serving as a city council member at large and International Relations and Economic Development Committee Chair. He is currently serving as the Committee Chair of the Mayor's International Trade Development Council in Houston, Texas. So please join me in welcoming to the stage Danny Nguyen.
What an incredible experience to be with all of you today at the headquarters of the United Nations. And what an honor and a dream come true for me to be on the same stage at the same time with somebody I greatly admire and respect. Others call him legendary and rock stars and this and that. I call him a teacher, a mentor, because Mr. Brian Tracy has been traveling with me in my car from the very humble beginning, teaching me how to succeed in business. What a great honor. This is both exciting and interesting to be in the building that is physically situated in New York City, but it is not considered on the American soil. So I thought, what a great opportunity to pledge or to share my appreciation for this country. Our country, the one that we love and are proud of. Yes? There are many places in the world right now you can't even speak your mind. Because if you talk bad about the government or its leaders, you will be in prison for a long time. And I'm so glad that Donald Trump did not live in that country. In America, speaking our minds, voice our opinion freely is our constitutional right. And it's beautiful, and thank you, America, for freedom of speech. There are many places in the world right now. You cannot own land. Only government can own land. In America, that is our fundamental right, and this is protected. You own whatever you want, as long as you pay for it, of course. And I appreciate America for private property rights. And in many places in the world right now, free enterprise is a luxury. It didn't exist. I am so glad that in America, this very basic concept inspire you and I, are entrepreneurs, business people, to work hard to come up with ideas, solutions, products, and services to benefit the society. I am telling you, if all of those core freedoms are being taken away, then nothing else would matter. It regardless of what you do. It's regardless of who you are and what industry you are in. So would you join me to say, I love freedom?
I love freedom.
Say it as you mean it, will you? I love freedom.
I love freedom.
Me too. I love it so much that 30 years ago, my father and I risked our life, spent 3-year journey on a journey, spent 25 days on Pacific Oceans, and endure 2.5 years in 3 concentration refugee camps, just for those one word, freedom. I was born and grew up in Vietnam during the time the Vietnam War was its peak, where I used to hear the sounds of the bombs on a daily basis, more than you can hear the sounds of music. I used to see war airplanes, tank, cannon, and guns every day. We wished that the next morning, every of us would be together in one piece, alive. Because at night is when the two sides start attacking each other fiercely. And in 1975, when the U.S. troops withdrew from Vietnam. And we experienced another darkest period of history in Vietnam. And all the freedom that I talked about earlier is only luxury. And at that time, it was horrible. So my parents decided to leave Vietnam by escaping. So in the middle of an evening, in the end of 1981, I call it a destiny night. We get on a little boat. In the dark, we just jump on the boat. And we later found out that small fishing boat carried 72 people on it, a small fishing boat. We lie next to each other like sardines. Overly loaded, engine broke down, run into Thai pirates. We get robbed, the ladies get raped. And to make the story short, after 25 days on Pacific Ocean, we landed to Thailand. And at the beginning of 1982, Thai government decided to not accepting political refugees anymore. It was overly burdened. Even the United Nations, it's too much for them. And we were put in prison. And because I was a minor, they put me in separate prison. And they sent my father and adults to different prison. I was frightened as a teenager in a foreign land in prison. And to make story short, after that, we were sent to 3 different refugee camps in Thailand and Philippines. And we were treated as prisoners. And finally, we came to America, the land that we love. I would never forget that experience when that airplane landed and my father held my hand. In Asian, father and son don't hold hand. I don't know why. But he said, son, he held my hand. He said, son, we made it. Three-year journey. See, that is the price of freedom. It's not free at all. And that political refugee boys, now I'm looking back 30 plus years. He is 48 years old and standing in front of you at the United Nations headquarters, answering the question, was freedom worth it? Was freedom so precious that someone said, give me liberty or give me? Yeah. And I'm standing right here to say, to share with you honestly and sincerely from the bottom of my heart. Yes, yes, yes. Even though the journey was painful, the price is so high. But it is worth it, every single ounce of it. I never want to do it again. I hope America is the final destination. That's why I hope the leaders doing their job so that I don't have to escape again on a boat, and neither do you. And what has freedom done for us? Talking about freedom, free enterprise. Right after graduate from college, I worked hard. I went right into commercial real estate because I saw wealth. I saw Donald Trump. I saw building. Because I was sick and tired of being poor. And that dream became true. I own my own business. I bought the Remax franchise. But more importantly, in the process, I have helped a lot of people owning their own business in Texas. It's a beautiful privilege. And for freedom, a property right. I love land so much. There's something about land that I love so much. So 20 years in the process, we had the privilege to have several big investors in Houston to buy land, purchase shopping centers, buildings and all that. Even some of them become millionaires because of that. And then when you hang around with successful people long enough, you start doing something like them. So I became an investor too. I remember the first time when I bought my first piece of land, it was so sacred. And I feel like I'm owning a part of Texas. I feel like I own a part of America. And I want people all over the place to own this beautiful piece of land too. And for freedom of speech, this is something I take serious, mostly serious. I have to work so hard to overcome the language. And that public speaking thing is horrible. I used every time that standing in front of people when I was in college, I was sick in the stomach. It is so frightening. But when you have the love for something so much, you want it so much, you overcome anything. I never thought that I could stand in front of you and give a speech in English. But desire sometimes exceeds everything. And I ask you to join me to take this freedom very seriously because it's not free. Right now, a lot of people around the world, like our speaker said earlier, they are willing to sacrifice. They're willing to pay anything to be just right here. So the question I'm asking you is that, what do we do with freedom? We have to be aware of it first, right? If you don't see the diamond in your backyard, in front yard, then how can you get it? So be aware of it and appreciate it. And today I'm so honored and so grateful for Jack, for Nick, for Greg, and for Lindsay, the leaders of the Global Economic Initiative, to invite us, to get us involved, to be a part of it. And I don't know about you, but I am on stage 3. Stage 1, escape from Vietnam. Stage 2, 30 years trying to find something for myself to be somebody. And stage 3, I'm on a mission to share the blessing that we all have in America. It's not all about ourselves, so other people will benefit too. You watched the video, the movie last night. I admire a leader. I don't know why I become an elected official, but I hate politicians so much because because the refugee boy, you know. But I like people who take action, leaders who take action. They don't talk about it. They took action, and that movie brought tears into your eyes because they go there and they steal the vision of entrepreneurism. They give them the resources so that they can be self-sufficient. So with that, again, it's my honor and privilege that we cross paths, and I hope we will do something together. And look out for my book. I don't know what the title I want to say, but Greg and Nick is going to help me, whether Price of Freedom or Journey to Freedom or ADA Freedom, because people forget about freedom so quickly. With that, let's go out there and be successful and make America proud. Thank you.